Well, I don't care about the gown. I don't care about kung sino designer. I don't care kung anong kulay, kung anong shape, kung anong cut, whatever. This video is pag-usapan natin kung sino yung talagang pakita ng talagang kanilang parang kalibre, kalidad. This preliminaries, the evening gown preliminaries is one way para ipakita nila kung ano talaga yung kaya nila. Kung ano yung kaya nilang ibigay as a beauty queen, as aspiring beauty queen, specifically sa Miss Universe. They are vying for the Miss Universe Philippines title. And the evening gown preliminaries is isa sa talagang dapat talagang pinaghahandaan. So not only a day before, a week before, makikita mo sa video na to kung sino talaga yung mga talagang naghanda, na matagal na naghanda, nag-prepare, nag-practice ng paglakad, ng pag-project. At hindi lang yan is yung collaboration, yung styling, yung effort nila with the collaboration sa kanilang designer, sa stylist, sa makeup, sa hair. This video I'm going to show you or pag-usapan natin kung sino ba yung talagang mga may ipinakita. Meron talagang ipinakita pero meron din na talagang meron sana ipinakita pero hindi masyadong or nagkulang sa gown or sa styling or whatsoever. This is my most standout na evening gown para sa akin. Again guys, this is just for me. I am not part of the judge and this video alone is just my personal opinion. Simulan natin kay Oriental Mindoro. Okay, so Oriental Mindoro is actually very pleasant. Sa video na to, makikita mo na talagang nandun yung galing niya, yung kanyang skills sa pasarela, sa pag-emote, sa pag-project. Although makikita mo talaga yung gown is malaki sa kanya sa hips. Makikita mo talaga na may space yung gown. For sure, definitely, this gown is not tailored or how do you call it, personalized. But in case merong way para maging mas fit sa kanya, para hindi mukhang maluwag sa hips, I think sana ginawa nila. Next natin is si Pateros. So Pateros talaga makikita mo naman na maganda si Pateros. I think that the styling is okay, on point, yung hair, kasi yung cut ng dress, walang masyadong matatakpan. I mean, kasi yung cut ng dress, kahit na nakalugay yung hair niya, walang matatakpan or makikita lahat ng cut ng gown. But sa lower part talaga is super simple na parang, I don't know, is more parang dress, cocktail dress, para sa beach or something, ganun. Ganun yung tipo ng vibes na nakikita ko sa kanya. But sayang lang kasi maganda siya, magaling naman siya mag-emote, kayang-kaya niyang mag-rumampa. Alam mo yung sultry, but sayang yung gown, sana mas mahaba at sana yung mas magbibigay ng justice sa kanyang effort na ginawa. But overall performance, she was good. Next natin is Summer Island. So Summer Island, umpisa pa lang makikita mo na parang nanginginig siya na parang hindi niya alam kung paano i-turn yung paan niya. And makikita mo na parang hindi siya komportable. I don't know, maybe the gown is too heavy, maybe nagkumakapit or sumasabit yung paan niya o yung heels niya. Kasi makikita mo na hindi siya komportable, hindi ko alam kung ngingiti siya, hindi ko alam kung mag-fear siya, hindi ko alam kung, I don't know, she is still young, very very young si Miss Summer Islands. So there is a lot of chance if in case she is going to pursue beauty pageant or the pageant industry. Overall, definitely, she is beautiful, but the gown and the confidence, alam mo yung mafe-feel mo na wala siyang confidence. Come to think na this is a pre-recorded, sana mas napaghandaan pa niya or mas nabigay pa niya yung mas best niya. But I think that the gown itself is beautiful and kulang lang talaga siya sa confidence. Yun lang yung nakikita ko sa kanya. Next natin is Bohol. Okay, so very parang Cleopatra-ish Miss Grand International ang dating ng kanyang gown. Gold, simple na cut, but kung titingnan mo siguro in detail, I think that there is a beautiful inspiration. And maganda, bagay sa kanya, and I think that how she project, how she present herself, she's amazing. Next natin is Camiguin. Okay, so medyo parang alam mo yung meron din siyang dating, meron din siyang skill sa pasarela, sa pag-emote and project. But I think na sobrang parang nabibigatan ako dun sa kanyang tail ng kanyang gown. But overall, I think that she did all her best and I think that she's standout para sa akin, but not the most standout. But given the total performance or overall performance of Camiguin, she was amazing. Cotabato City ang susunod natin. She she is sultry, sexy, beautiful, malinis. I think that overall she is amazing. She looked great here. She's so sexy. She's sultry, and yeah, I think that the smile, the fierce look, she's amazing. Next natin is Iligan City. So, Iligan City is talagang nakuha niya yung tamang styling para sa kanya. Yung tamang makeup para sa kanya. Yung striking, na fierce, na alam mo yung maganda yung register ng kanyang face sa camera. And the gown itself as well is okay. It's beautiful. The way she project, the way she present herself, I think that she is amazing. Next natin is Iloilo. Okay, so Iloilo City is talagang pinangatawan na niya yung talagang super dusky, tan look. Overall, the gown is super fit para sa kanya. Although, I don't think, para kasing medyo manipis or hindi ganun ka-broad yung kanyang shoulder. So, I think that overall, the gown, talking about the gown, it's beautiful. The way she project, the way she present, okay, beautiful, but not the most standout para sa akin. But she is amazing. We have Iloilo Province. So, Iloilo Province is a model. So, makikita mo na projection-wise, the way she walk, the way she smile, the way she give a fierce look, makikita mo na sanay siya talaga. Okay, so overall, the performance, everything, I think that Iloilo Province, kitang-kita mo na fit sa kanya yung gown. And talagang pinaghandaan niya kung paano yung angle and everything. I think that she did amazing. Los Baños, Laguna is the next. Although yung body niya hindi ganun ka-fit, but overall, we're talking about the performance and how she project. She did a very, very good job. The design of the gown, the color combination, it was amazing. And I think that she has a sweet, soft, beautiful face. And overall projection, presentation, how she present herself, she was amazing. Next natin is Muntinlupa. Okay, so ito lang yung talagang napapansin ko kay Muntinlupa na super parang manipis, super parang hindi ganun kalapad yung kanyang shoulder. Parang super pang Asian model talaga. Okay, but overall the gown, very simple, very minimalist, but I cannot say that stunning, but definitely she is a model, so she projected herself very well. She carried the gown very well, but not the best or not the most standout, but beautiful presentation. Next natin is Negros Occidental. She is one of talagang napapansin ko na parang Bea Binene, na parang Angel Oxy, na parang Daisy Reyes. Alam mo yung ganun yung dating ng kanyang face. Although yung kanyang type ng body is parang medyo bilugan na hindi mataba, but definitely may laman. Okay, so she did really good job. Super safe ng kanyang gown, super simple, super parang we can say common na nakita na natin, but definitely we are not sure if it's nakita na natin, but the look of the gown, it's very common, but the way she project, the way she carried her gown, really amazing. Negros Oriental is the next. Okay, so she is one of talagang fit na fit sa kanyang gown. Wala kang mapipintas na maluwag or masikip. She did an amazing job as well. Negros girls are really amazing, and yeah, so she did a really fantastic job during this segment. Nueva Ecija, although talagang nung swimsuit or nung Aqua Boracay, talagang super parang walay na walay siya. This evening gown segment, she did a very amazing or really standout performance para sa akin. Although parang nagkukulangan ako sa glam or sa sultriness, but overall, the way she project, bumawi siya kesa doon sa Aqua Boracay. Okay, so the gown is okay, the color is okay, it suits her. Yeah, Quezon Province is very sultry, very parang malinis, sexy, beautiful. She did an amazing projection, the way she turned, the way she smiled, the way she gave us a little bit of more fiercer look. Beautiful Quezon Province. The gown is amazing as well. The cut of the gown is amazing. The design is amazing. Beautiful. Rizal is the next. So, super talagang cute ni Rizal. Okay? So, para siya talagang mga girl band kind of beauty. Para siyang pwedeng pang-artista ng mga teeny bopper beauty. But the gown, talking about the gown, how she project, definitely she projected and she presented herself really well. The beautiful pink fuchsia, I don't know how it's called, kung anong kulay siya, but beautiful sa stage. Napakaganda how she handle, how she present herself. Really amazing. San Carlos City ang next. Okay, so super talaga makikita mo yung hubog ng kanyang katawan na maganda. Bagay na bagay yung kanyang fully beaded na gown. Although super maganda lang talaga na hindi na siya naghikaw ng super mas malaki pa. Dahil super beaded na yung kanyang gown. Yeah, so I think that it really present or showcase her beautiful figure. And I think that the way she project, amazing, beautiful, sultry, sexy, elegant. I think San Carlos City is amazing. Tarlac is the next. Okay, so medyo disappointed ako kasi I don't know kung nabigyan ba ng justice kasi alam ko super slim ni Tarlac but parang nagmukha siyang malapad dito sa gown na to. I think it's because of the cape. I don't know kung ano ang inspiration ng gown na to but beautiful, bagay sa kanya kasi morena siya. The hair, maybe siguro dapat kinulot ng konti. I don't know. I think that she did an amazing job but overall, I think mas sana napaghandaan pa yung hairstyle. And I don't know kung tatanggalin yung cape but overall, she presented herself very, very well. And talking about sino yung mga best, sa mga nasabi ko a while ago, sila yung mga pwede or dapat bigyan ng pansin. But definitely, ito yung para sa akin top 10. 10 na pinakamagagaling during the preliminaries or evening gown preliminaries ng Miss Universe Philippines 2026. Unahin muna natin si Miss Mountain Province. So, she is super sexy. Fit na fit sa kanya yung gown. Alam mo na talagang pinaghandaan, na talagang sinukat sa kanya. Kung may alteration na dapat gawin, for sure ginawa nila dahil makikita mo yung fit ng gown is super swak na swak sa katawan niya. The way she project herself, she has this beautiful body, the face. Definitely, she showcased or she proved that she is in it to at least prove herself. Nakarapat-dapat siya sa top 30 or sa semifinals or maybe even higher. We don't know. But definitely, her presentation sa evening gown, she was amazing. Next natin is si Tandag. Okay, so very sultry din. I don't know kung bagay sa Pilipinas yung ganong gown na merong mga feather. But overall, talking about the design, the inspiration, the look of the gown, the way she presented herself, she was amazing. She was sultry. She was so elegant. She was so, how do you call it? Sophisticated. Alam mo yun, lahat na lang is pwede mong isabihin sa kanya the way she project, the facial expression. Definitely, Tandag is in there. She is giving, she's fighting. Next natin is Luciana or Luciana Laguna. She is wearing a beautiful red and talagang mas nag-elongate yung kanyang height. Okay, so she is tall already but because of the cut of the dress or the gown, mas nagmukha siyang mas matangkad. The styling, the hairstyle, everything, I think it's on point. She looked amazing. She looked beautiful in red and she did a really, really good job. Next natin is Manila. Okay, so medyo parang nabibigatan ako. Feeling ko super parang masyadong mabigat yung dala-dala niya na sa may bewang whatsoever, ano bang tawag doon. But beautiful presentation, the sultriness is there, the sexiness is there, the facial expression, the way she project herself, the way she turn, everything. I think Manila is beautiful. I think that in this presentation, she really, really did a good job. And I think that she really deserved to be in the semifinals. And I think one of the best presentation, evening gown presentation. Laguna is the next. Okay, so super, sabi ko nga before, super babaeng-babae yung itsura niya. Maganda yung presentation niya. The gown fits very, very well. Beautiful. Super maganda yung kanyang presentation. The way she project herself, the facial expression, the movements, alam mo yun, alam mo na talaga naghanda siya. And I really wanna give her thumbs up para dyan. And I think that if ever talagang magaling siya sa kudaan, I think that she is going to place higher than top 10. Very beautiful face. Talagang nagbigay ng justice sa kanya at nakatulong sa kanya the way she is presenting herself during the evening gown presentation. Next natin is Pampanga. Okay, so Pampanga is one of the tallest or the tallest. Although I think the gown, I don't know if it's the gown, but I just noticed that hindi ganun talaga kaliit yung kanyang frame. Medyo may kalakihan yung kanyang body frame. So I am sure na medyo nagsikip-sikip ng konti konti yung gown para mas lumiit yung kanyang bewang. But I think that overall, I'm not going to body shame, but because she looked okay, but it doesn't give her more emphasis sa waistline. So, hindi ganun kaganda yung kanyang bewang, but the gown, the presentation na lang yung pag-usapan natin. I think that she did really well. The projection, the face, the makeup, she really looked amazing. She did well. Next natin is Sultan Kudarat. Okay, so super fresh. Okay, fresh, sultry, elegant, sophisticated, very raw, na para talagang, alam mo yung ganda na madaming mararating sa beauty pageant. Kung hindi man beauty pageant, in modeling, she has this beautiful face na kahit nga make-upan mo ng super kapal, bagay. Manipis yung makeup, bagay. She has this beautiful na parang Latina, Filipina beauty. Okay, she is, I think, half Pakistani. But looking at the gown, looking at how she presented herself, she's looked amazing, beautiful. There's a lot of potential. There's a huge potential kay Sultan Kudarat. And I just hope na talaga ipurso niya, talagang ipakita niya na nandun siya. Kasi parang kulang lang ng confidence or kulang lang ng factor. But definitely, she has everything. She has everything, but she just need to a little bit of like tweaking something. Next natin is one of the most favorite. Okay, La Union. So La Union is one of the parang Jessica Rabbit in purple. Is it purple or lilac or whatsoever, something like that. She is beautiful, long, mabagal kumilos, sultry. Yun, buti nga lang hindi talaga siya lumiyad-liyad, but I think actually kung lumiyad siya, mas bagay sa gown. Kasi sa swimsuit sa Aqua Boracay, lumiyad-liyad siya, medyo off. But definitely she did and she learned her lesson. And yeah, so I just really feel na talagang parang sana mag-connect yung eyes niya sa audience pag nakatingin siya sa camera. I'm not bashing, but I don't see the connection sa eyes niya na parang plain, na parang walang spark o walang something. Alam mo yung may mata na parang nangungusap. But yun yung parang nakukulangan ako sa kanya. But definitely overall, the styling, the gown, Mark Baumgartner, definitely she did an amazing job. Next natin is Cebu City. So Cebu City, very sultry, very Chelsea Manalo-ish, na mas matangkad, na mas mahaba, na mas sexy, na mas yun nga lang, definitely the face is, I'm not going to compare the face, but I think that talking about the evening gown presentation, she did an amazing job. The way she turned, the way she posed, the way she flipped her hair, Cebu City, really, really stunning. The gown itself, the cut, and how she really present the gown, that's the most important. She presented the gown very, very well, and the designer must be very, very proud sa kanya. Next natin is Cebu Province. Okay, so Cebu Province para na siyang nandun sa Miss Universe, Miss World. Alam mo yung nasa contest na sa international. She looked amazing, sultry, sexy, beautiful. The facial expression, the way she was moving. She is very, very calm, very sweet, very fierce. Alam mo yun, in combination ng lahat. And the styling, bagay sa kanyang hair. And the face, yung register ng face niya sa camera, she is really beautiful, and I think that she is going to do really, really well sa finals, at susundan pa rin natin yung iba pang mga events or competition like swimsuit or interview. I think meron pa. But talking about the evening gown presentation, she is amazing. Next natin is walang iba kundi si Baguio. Okay, so Baguio is actually, feeling ko nagtatay sila ni Taguig. Baguio, she was so clean. Ang linis niyang tingnan, ang bango niyang tingnan, mamahalin siyang tingnan, nakitang-kita mo na talaga na artista siya. Na maraming team na tumutulong sa kanya, the way she look at the camera, the way she pose, the facial expression, the way she walk, the gown itself. Oh my God, it looks very expensive. She did an amazing job. Masayang-masaya for sure yung designer niya, the whole team na tumutulong sa kanya, because she did an amazing job. She is mamahalin, sultry, social, alam mo yun, she is amazing. Then next natin is si Taguig. Okay, so Taguig is last in my list. Taguig, she did 100% a fantastic, exquisite presentation sa evening gown. The hair, the facial expression, the turn, the movements, very slow, very calm, very sophisticated, very classy. She is really there. Okay, so she may be not the most favorite even before, which karamihan ng mga nananalo is hindi ganun kapaborito, but she is giving all her detractors or non-believers na nandun siya, na dapat siyang mapansin. She is not nagpapapansin, but I think that she is just doing all what she is. Okay, so she is beautiful, stunning, sexy. Alam mo yung fit na fit yung katawan na may konting muscle. Beautiful. The way she turned, the way she smiled, the way, the facial expression, the movements, the gown itself, na parang may pagka-mix o parang pink, bluish, white, dirty white, something like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gown, and I think that the gig is my number 1 sa evening gown presentation. So para sa inyo, sino yung pinakamaganda sa evening gown presentation? Just leave your comment down below, and thank you for watching.